Yes, lads, welcome back to another video on the channel today. We're Manchester United Career Mode, episode number 16, I think, overall. It's the series finale, if everything goes according to plan. And we've got the actual first game of the episode, which is the second leg of the Champions League against Real Madrid. Very big game, of course, and hopefully we get the dub and get another trophy over the line in this big second season. So without further ado, we are going to start off with our lineup. So in our team, Mangan starting off with the back four of Dalot, Araujo, Lisandro Martinez and Tyrell Malacia. Midfield three, we've got Tonali, Rice, the captain Bruno Fernandes with Anthony on the right, Leao on the left, and the big man himself, Lautaro Martinez, leading the line. It's a very, very good team indeed. I'll tell you what, this Madrid team is just as good. So for Real Madrid, as you can see, they've got a lot of Champions League winners in that starting 11. Obviously, to start off with Courtois, they've got Matty Cash as the right back, the Polish Cafu himself. They've got Alaba, Rudiger and Mendy, the starting back three of that back four from the Champions League last season in real life football. Tchouaméni, Valverde and Jude Bellingham as the midfield three with Rodrigo, Benzema as the captain, and Vinicius Jr. as the front three. It's an absolutely monumental game. I can't wait to get into it. 4-2 from the first leg, I think I've already said, but I can't remember. Ultimate difficulty, as always. Let's get into this gameplay, guys, in a hopefully sunny game at Manchester, because I can't bother with rainy conditions like every single game we play. But anyway, let's go. Hey, the Tifo for Fernandes is out in all its glory. It's a dry night by the looks of it. Very big game in the Champions League. Let's get into this gameplay. Oh, brilliant football. Lautaro plays it back towards Anthony. Anthony's got past Mendy. Anthony against Courtois. It's a great save. Should have maybe done a bit better with that. Declan Rice now in towards Fernandes. End of the attack. Oh, it's a good ball. Rodrigo's through. Looking for a man on the back stick by the looks of it. Holding it up nicely. Rodrigo takes out wide. Benzema's through on goal. It's front post. Past Manyan. What a bad start to this game. I'm going to take my jumper off. I can't concentrate wearing all black in a black camera.
5 minutes later.
Still has the ball somehow. Holds it up nicely. Now it's Lautaro. Lautaro's running at the Madrid defence. In the middle towards Fernandes, who's got an open goal. That was far too easy. Did you see the gap then? That was ridiculous. He gives the fans a love art. It's bad defending from Madrid though, guys. Trust me on that one. I mean, Lautaro's direct running approach paid off. 1-1. Let's keep it up. Martinez has got a lot to do from this angle. Cuts past Alaba very nicely though. Lautaro Martinez through on goal. He's missed. He should have scored. It's very unlucky. It is indeed a decent first half. 1-1 at the interval. Let's hope for an even better second half though, boys. Good clearance by Sandro Tonali. That's brilliant play by Lautaro Martinez. Rudiger's trying to keep up. He actually can't. Lautaro's got in for pace. Lautaro Martinez. Can he put us ahead? Yes, he can. The traditional celebration as well. The little cross arms, whatever it is. I don't have a clue. What a bit of play that was from, not Sandro Tonali, from Lautaro Martinez. Ran through his man. That's 2-1. That's brilliant stuff from our hitman up top. In towards Anthony. Bruno Fernandes turns his man Alaba. Bruno Fernandes manages to get us even further in the lead. This game looks dead and buried. They went 1-0 ahead, Real Madrid. They bought it back in the tie, to be fair. It was very, very close. They missed a few chances, then we capitalised with 3 brilliant goals. 2 from that man Fernandes. And that's one of the best goals of the game so far. Turned his man. We're already through now by the looks of it. Vinicius gets past Ronald Araujo. In towards Karim Benzema. Trying to turn his man. It's a through ball towards Rodrigo. Madrid score their second shot of the game. I thought it was over. It's definitely not. I think it might be time to make some substitutions after that one. We've got a few tired faces out there. So initially we're going to take off Anthony for Jadon Sancho. Kudus is going to come on for Rafael Leao. Tonali off for Casemiro and Varane on for Araujo. And Hinchapi on for Dalot. A lot of subs, to be fair, guys, to take into account, but we're still 3 goals ahead in the tie. I think we should be fine, to be honest with you. Famous last words, but I've made my subs anyway. Good block. Sancho. Oh, it's a good challenge. This Madrid team are all over the place. Pull back towards Bellingham, and Mayan concedes again. It's the end of the game. It doesn't matter. We're 7-5 ahead on aggregate. But Vincent, I don't even know his name, Osimhen scores. What is Mayan doing? He doesn't save a single shot sometimes. Sancho. Oh, Mendy's tired. Mendy's very tired, but Sancho's very slow at the same time. But Sancho doesn't care. Jadon Sancho. It doesn't matter anyway. Sealed the game. He sealed the victory. It's a brilliant goal by Jadon Sancho. The game understands that we're already through, so it doesn't need a massive celebration. But Madrid get a lucky goal. Sancho with exquisite skill to get past Ferland Mendy, who's a lot pacier than he is. That's an excellent finish. We've won this game, guys. Let's wrap it up. Yeah, cracking result, guys. 4-3 victory. Fernandes should get man of the match. I'm intrigued to see who does, to be honest with you. But first, the stats. I'm seeing Mangan, to be fair. I mean, 2.2 expected goals, 3 goals. I don't like Mangan, guys. I really don't. You're going to be like, oh, Tom, he's your new keeper. You just give him a break a bit. He might settle in. You got 5.9. I can't see him settling in. He made 1 save. That is embarrassing. What do I even say? Benzema is on a losing team, gets 1 goal and 1 assist, while Martinez gets 1 goal, 2 assists, and Fernandes gets 2 goals. It's just stupid. How did I never get the man of the match? I mean, Osimhen got a high rating, Vinicius got the same rating, and they only got 1 contribution apiece, so I literally can't understand this game. It's absolutely shocking. That's the only word I can say. But anyway, guys, we've got the Premier League to sim off now, and then we should find our way to the Champions League final after that. So let's start off with this first Premier League simulation. Hoping for a win, of course. Of course, we don't get a win. We start off with a 1-1 draw against Aston Villa. I mean, a player called Villa scores for Aston Villa. Who is that? Who is Villa who plays for Villa? I don't even know. Is it the Colombian? It might be. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, Eriksen scores the equaliser for us. It's the backup team, so I'm really not bothered. But it is what it is, guys. It's just a draw. We've got another game coming up, of course. I don't know who it's against. I'm not that bothered. We've already won the league as far as I'm concerned. So let's sim that one. Hopefully a win in the Premier League again. And yeah, A team's going to start this one. We do return to winning ways in this one. We get a 3-0 victory at Turf Moor against Vincent Kompany's Burnley. Fernandes opened the scoring in the 37th minute. Anthony scores in the 64th. And then Lautaro scores his first Premier League goal in about 7 games in the 87th minute to seal a very good victory. Fernandes gets a perfect 10 rating. You can see it just above my head. So, yeah, very good stuff in that. We have got the final game of the season. And that is going to be against Nottingham Forest. I know I might have cut in between that, guys. I definitely didn't just go and check on my phone. Liar! Because I forgot who we were against after just checking. But yeah, I've got Nottingham Forest away from home. It's the final Premier League game of the season. And you know what? I'm going to visual sim it just for you guys, whatever it's called. Match highlights. Pushing boat out for you. So we're here at the Forest Ground, also known as Ivy Lane in FIFA, for the final Premier League game of the season. Let's try and get the win in this one. So we get a counter-attack in the 13th minute. It's 2 versus 4 by the looks of it. In fact, there's 3 players in United who are running forward. And one of them is Declan Rice. We're actually waiting for the run from Anthony to actually take place. Anthony's got on the end of it. It's a good ball by Declan Rice. Anthony to put us 1-0 ahead against Andre Lunin. Brilliant goal. And that's 1-0 Man United. Perfect start to this game. Right, we've got a solo run coming up. Ooh, a solo run. And I see a man on his own in the box, unmarked. But in fact, he's going to stop running. And it's going to be Lautaro to do it all on his own, because why wouldn't it be? Lautaro wins the ball back off the challenge. Lautaro, in fact, Anthony who gets it through. It's not Lautaro. It is Anthony who gets his second of the game. I mean, we've scored both chances, so what more do you want than that? We might not see any more highlights if there is no more key ones to go. Here we go. A Man United attack. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this all day. Anthony again, leading the line for some strange reason. Can he grab his hat-trick? Anthony's running through the middle. Anthony against Lunin. Final day of the season. Anthony gets the hat-trick. I'm not sure why Lautaro's not up there. But, yeah, I think we've won this game 3-0. Let's just see the final whistle now. There we go. Easy as pie. Brilliant result. 3-0 victory at the Forest Ground. I think I can tell why Forest have gone down with the state of that. Rice and Anthony both get 10 ratings. I think Rice might have assisted 2 other goals maybe. But yeah, I'll show you the stats very quickly. That's domination. 16 shots, 3 chances, which we scored all 3. And then obviously we're dominating possession. They only had 2 shots all game, 1 chance. And Manga made a good save. So let's move on though anyway, guys, into the final game of this season. The Champions League final. And let's see what team we've got. Oh my God, guys. Look who we've got. FC Bayern Munich.
Oh, hell no!
What a horrible tie this is. I knew we had the chance of Barcelona or Bayern Munich. I've just recalled that Bayern won the first leg 3-0. I think if I remember correctly, the second leg was 2-2 as well. So Bayern go through 5-2 on aggregate. What a bad draw we've got from this one. So I'm not going to show you the team for the start of our Champions League final clash. against FC Bayern Munich. I'm just going to show this ultimate difficulty, which you can see just above my head, like this side or this side. I don't really know. I'm not looking. But yeah, it's a massive game at the Parc des Princes. Let's get into it. We will change the team. Even though you can't see it, I can see it. It is going to be a quick team change. So yeah, let's get into it. We'll see all the glitz and glam of the Champions League. And let's get into this gameplay, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
The Lautaro Tifo out in all its glory. It's a dark night in the capital of France, Paris. Let's see these teams before we kick off. Right, we start off with our team before we kick off. De Gea starts in goal for us. We've got the back four of Diogo Dalot. Rafael Varane comes in for Ronald Araujo, who struggled against Real Madrid with Martinez in my last year on the left side. Tonali, Rice and Fernandes as the midfield three with Fernandes as the captain. And Anthony, Leao and Martinez as the front three. Probably would have been able to guess that team before we even started. But look how beautiful they all are. This is a handsome team. This is where we sign off our players, to be fair, for our global brand recognition.
That doesn't make sense.
Right, so this is the Bayern team as we kick off for them. Neuer starts in goal. I've already seen they've got St. Maximin on the bench, along with Stefan de Vrij. They've got Mazraoui, Militao, De Ligt and Hermoso as the back four. Marino, Coman, Kimmich, Mane, Musiala and Correa as the remaining 6 players on the pitch. What a team that is. So sweaty. I can't wait to get into it. Let's see these first highlights. Tonali wins the ball back. Waiting for a run. Tonali gets on the end of it. Tonali to go 1-0 ahead. Bad miss by the Italian. Leao. Oh, I see that run. So did De Ligt, though. Perfectly timed interception by Matthias De Ligt at the last second as Bayern go through. De Gea is lucky there. Rafael Leao loses out to Mazraoui. Wins the ball back, though, against the Moroccan international. He's got loads of pace. What is this Bayern defence doing? They're leaving so many gaps for Rafael Leao to breeze through. Rafael Leao in the Champions League finals missed another sitter. He really should be scoring these. Bruno Fernandes now, blocked by Eder Militao. And Bayern clear the ball away. It's not the worst first half in the world you're ever going to see. We need a much better second half. We need to get anything out of this game. Come on, Man United, let's get some goals. Unintentionally gives it away in the process. Kingsley Coman. What a bit of play that is. Bayern on the attack again. It's played in. And Bayern have scored their second shot on target in this game. The captain, Joshua Kimmich, gets on the end of the cross. This is a really bad start to this second half. I'm actually starting to worry a little bit. It's not a good play. It's just fortunate. Oh dear, please. I want the triple. I need the Champions League in this season. Bayern on the attack again. Jamal Musiala pulls it back towards Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane in the blink of an eye puts Bayern Munich 2-0 up. What is wrong with my keepers? They don't save a single shot. I'm making some subs after that. I'm absolutely furious. Right, so Dalot's coming off for Hinchapi. Araujo is on for Varane. And Kudus is on for Bruno Fernandes. A bit of pace about us. Let's hope these make the difference. What is going on? What is going on here? Nah, I'm not having this. Martinez gets on into that ball. If you're joining me right now, I may have conceded again and I can't actually show it because it's that bad how much I kick off when I concede. But we have actually scored to make it 3-1, so the game's not over yet. That's the main thing we can take away. I got really mad and I couldn't quite show it, but yeah. 3-1 in this game now, guys. We're not out of it yet. Not very happy. Right, Lautaro Martinez gets the better of his man. Lautaro Martinez! Right, we're not done yet. We're not done. It's now 3-2. I was worried and I've not been able to show much highlights because I get that mad while I'm playing sometimes. Oh, please let me have another attack. We don't deserve to lose the final like this. It's great play by Lautaro again. I can't take him off. Come on, lads. Let's score again. Right, guys. Unfortunately for us, we do lose the game 3-2. I can't win every game, unfortunately. It's been a great run in the Champions League this year, but we're just not quite there yet. On the balance play, Bayern did deserve it, but for some reason, Ultimate Difficulty just turned itself on halfway through that game and went, you're losing. You're going to get battered. And it doesn't help when you have a useless sack of garbage like De Gea in the net because he doesn't save anything. He was absolutely woeful that game. No, you had a far better game, to be fair. Kimmich was their best player. I mean, Coman and Mane were very, very good as well. Caused a lot of problems down that left and right-hand side. Martinez got 2 goals, though. He probably should have got player of the match, but obviously didn't. And it's just one of them games, guys. We'll wrap up this season anyway. I can't be too down on it because we've still won the double. And yeah, let's get into that anyway, guys. Let's just finish off this season best way we can. Right, guys, so final look at the Premier League table. So obviously we finished first on 98 points. City finished second above Chelsea on 81, and Chelsea obviously finished on 78 in third place, while Arsenal, Liverpool and Everton make out the rest of the top 6. Fortunately for Nottingham Forest, the team we beat on the final day of the season did actually stay up in the end on 34 points, even though Sheffield United won against Fulham on their final game of the season. So yeah, Fulham, Burnley and, as I say, Sheffield United, they'll get relegated, which is pretty funny because obviously we all hate Sheffield United around here. So just like real life, guys, Erling Haaland is a top scorer in the Premier League. At the end of the season, 28 goals in 38 games. Pretty much rookie numbers for him in terms of his real life output. Martinez gets 23 though, very respectable season for him. He did play 6 less games, so he might have caught Haaland in the same hand, he might have not. So yeah, it's not too bad. Jesus gets 22, so does Salah with 21. And of course, Fernandes and Leao both get 17. Very, very good from our front 3. But Anthony isn't even in the top 25 and scored a hat-trick on the final day of the season. That is bizarre. Top assist-wise though, Fernandes again, the top assist, the second season in a row for him, followed by Phil Foden, who's on 12. Then 2 United boys, Anthony and Martinez, both on 11. Very, very good seasons. As I say, combined from our front 4, all fantastic to be fair, and thoroughly deserved their awards at the end of the season. Clean sheet-wise though, as we can see, we'd have had the top clean sheets if we'd have played our goalkeepers all the way through the season. Ederson, Mendy and Martinez are the top 3. De Gea is 4th with 8 in 23. Gets the best average, to be fair. Obviously, the averages don't win you the Golden Glove title. Then Maignan gets 4 in 11, but was shocking towards the end of the season. So a quick look at the overall stats for our team this season. As we saw at the on the tables a minute ago, the top scorer in the league was Haaland. The second top scorer was Martinez with 23, but he was also the top scorer in the Champions League with 15 goals in 10 games. That is absolutely ridiculous. Think about 9 goals in the knockout rounds as well. So yeah, he was fantastic this season. Rafael Leao returned to form, playing 49 games, scoring 26 goals and getting 6 assists. I think, to be fair, Martinez got 18 assists. That is ridiculous as well. I mean, Fernandes as well gets 48 contributions in 47 games, 25 goals, 23 assists. Very, very good all round from our captain. Rashford, the 4th top scorer with 13. Anthony only gets 10, and as I say, 3 on the last day of the season, with Sancho getting 9 in the league. And in fact, Oscar Castro of Sheffield United did get 8 Premier League goals in just 20 games, so he did very well this season. If we ever do a season 3, then he's likely to get a bit more of a playing time role in the new season if we do one. So we already know Fernandes is the top assister with 23 assists. Martinez got 18, as I already say. Anthony's got 17. Kudu's actually got 11. Very, very good signing in the second half of last season, so he's done pretty good this season as a backup player, more off the bench player. And then we see Sancho on 10, Leao, as I said, got 6, and Eriksen, to be fair, gets 8 contributions from just the 14 games, and obviously Martinez with a very, very good season, also the top clean sheet holder in the team this season. Malacia just below him with 14, and Dalot is, Dalot, Rice, Anthony and Martinez all on 13. So yeah, very, very good season from the boys, and the only player to play in 54 games this season for us was Lisandro Martinez with 50, as I say, 54 appearances. I need to stop saying that number. But yeah, only missed 1 game, and it was in the Premier League. So our confidence rating at the end of the season is only 63, which is very, very surprising. The 3 major priorities, though, we only achieved 1 of them, which was sign 3 crucial players and make a profit of £107.5 million. We only signed 1 player who was younger than 20, obviously out of the 3 which they asked us to do, and we didn't win the Champions League. We only made the final, which isn't really much of a difference, but you know, it's the game at the end of the day. But obviously the youth development, critical priority, we did not hit that whatsoever. Brand exposure, we massively hit that. Signed 2 young players and get 10 games with at least 1 goal scored in home matches this season. That's an easy one, to be fair. Already spoke about continental success and the critical priority of domestic success. We only won the Premier League, which is very surprising because that is very poor overall this season. I'm pretty sure we did the double. We might have won 1 trophy, to be fair, in the end, which was the Premier League. And obviously the financial priority, which is very, very low. But I think we should get higher than 63 after a pretty good season in my terms. So in fact, we did win the double Carabao Cup and Premier League. Obviously, the Community Shield doesn't really count because it's not really a major trophy. Obviously, the FA Cup, we got knocked out in the 3rd round, and obviously we lost the final to Bayern Munich. So yeah, difficult stuff this season, but still, in my opinion, it was a pretty good season as we won the Premier League for the 2nd consecutive time in this save. Also, the board say that we were hoping for a clearer commitment as well as better results from you. I mean, this game's a bit tapped in it because on like Football Manager, that'd be a good season winning the Premier League and the Carabao Cup because that's 2 out of 4 major trophies, but still, very, very good season, guys. Season number 2, over and done with as far as I'm concerned. Hopefully I get this out before the new year because obviously we've got we've got new plans for the channel in the future. So I really appreciate watching, guys. As always, please like and subscribe, leave a comment if you've enjoyed the series. We might do a season 3, but I'm very doubtful on that at the moment. Maybe one day if we get back to it. But that's all we've got for the Manchester United Career Mode Season 2, and I'll catch you in the video on the channel very, very soon, guys. Thank you very much. Cheers.